Hello to you all and welcome to the beginning of the summer term 2020. I trust you have all enjoyed a wonderful Easter break, spending quality time with your parents and siblings, possibly slightly quieter than the usual Easter time without your wider family members and friends being able to visit, but good times just the same. And I pretty much guarantee that most, if not all of you, have eaten plenty of chocolate over the last 2 to 3 weeks, so good times all round. My assembly this morning, I'd like to focus on inspiration, inspirational people, and how we apply this to doing our best in our daily lives. At this current time, there are many groups and individuals around the world doing amazing things for their communities and the individuals within it. One such person that has been prominent within the news and the newspapers more recently in this country is somebody called Captain Thomas Moore. Captain Tom, as he's now known to us, is a former British soldier who served in India and the Burma campaign during the Second World War. Those historians amongst you, please have a look at greater detail at the Indian and Burma campaigns so that you can see what Captain Tom was doing in the prime of his armed forces career. On the 6th of April, at the tender age of 99, he began to walk around the grounds and garden of his home, hoping to complete 100 laps in aid of the NHS charities together. He completed his laps target with focus, determination, and the will to do some good for the communities around him. With an initial target of raising £1,000 by his 100th birthday on the 30th of April this year, he, if you look at his Just Giving page, has just raised over £21 million. I think there are two things here. Firstly, that such a person could be taken to the heart of our nation for doing something so incredible at his age and doing it for such a good cause. And secondly, the fact that our nation responded in donating such an amount of money and continue to do so for such a good charity, the NHS and the work that they do. As I was researching and looking at the NHS, I stumbled across the National Health Service 6 C's, and in particular wanted to focus on courage. The 6 C's stand for care, compassion, competence, communication, courage, and commitment. 6 really important words that I think over the course of this week and this term could really help us deal with the challenges of what we are facing and the challenges that we will work through during our academics, spending time at home with the family, and breaking through the current situation. If I can focus just on courage that allows us to do the right thing for the people we care for, to speak up when we have concerns, to have individual strength and vision, to innovate, and lastly, having to embrace different approaches to working. I feel this week this should be our inspiration. This week this should motivate us to do our very best in everything that we do. Both Captain Tom and the National Health Service 6 C's can inspire us. Please use these areas to motivate your efforts in life, get the most out of what you are doing, whether that be within your families, in your work, or thinking about yourselves as a person. This week, starting today, you will begin academic work once again, and I ask you to work hard in all of the subject areas that you are set each day. There will be much variety in what you will be doing, so concentrate, do your very best. That is all we can ask of you. 2 particular areas I'd like to focus on at this particular time. All of our subject areas are important, and particularly if you look at the timetable, you will see the set subjects. There are 2 areas that aren't set and you'll be able to work on over the course of the week. The first one is the STEAM project. This week, you'll be looking at recycled robots, which I think is brilliant. Miss B has put together a video showing what can be done and examples of finished robots in the Art Attack Blue Peter type mould. I'll let you into a secret. Miss B knows Valerie Singleton. She was a Blue Peter presenter in the 1970s. So again, go onto Google, look up Valerie Singleton and see what types of things she did in Blue Peter way back in the 1970s. All of the projects, competitions are for the whole family to be involved in and work as teams. That can be you and your siblings. That can be you, your siblings and your parents. Utilise this opportunity to work together to produce whatever you can. Again, this week's focused recycled robots. Please send through any photographs or even videos to reception@hoebridgeschool.co.uk. We will be able to use these in our bulletin. We'll be able to use these in social media and we'll be able to see what you've been getting up to, which would be great. The second area, getting active within our PE lessons and the booklet that has been provided by Mr Simpson and Mrs Thornton Pickering. They've put together daily routines and various activities to access through the internet and through interactive videos that have been produced. It is good to stay fit and healthy, and these resources will be fun, therapeutic and important for getting you out into the fresh air. Utilise your gardens and give it a good go. On the weather next week looked good. Plenty of sunshine, temperatures reaching up to 23 degrees by Thursday. Sound like a newsreader and a weather forecaster, but there you go. But doesn't that sound good? So get yourself out there, work outside as much as you possibly can, get your exercise done outside as much as you possibly can, and enjoy that wonderful weather. I would now like to move on to the birthdays for this week. So happy birthday to Dylan Coffey, Dia Nukala, Thomas Turner, Elliot Haig, Jack O'Sullivan and Jasper Swindells. I hope you enjoy your day, have a special time with your family and celebrate well. During the course of our assemblies this half term, I would like to inject a fun element in the form of a Spot the Difference challenge. So each week there will be 5 differences to what you have seen during our assembly the week before. All you need to do is note down the differences, send your answers to reception@hoebridgeschool.co.uk, and finally check the bulletin on the Friday of that week where the answers will be published. Obviously, next week is the first opportunity to engage in the Spot the Difference. This is our first assembly, so by next week you need to have memorised this assembly. You need to watch the second assembly on Monday. Note down the 5 differences that you see. Send your answers through to reception@hoebridgeschool.co.uk. And finally, check the bulletin on the Friday of that week for the answers. Parents, no cheating, please. This is a competition just for the children. On a general note, please do send through photographs and any video footage of your family and you as individuals embarking on challenges, doing work that you've been set that week, or anything else that you would like to share with us. I think it's a really important way of sharing what we are up to within our community through social media and in particular through the bulletin. And I think it would enable us to create strong bonds and have some fun along the way, seeing what we are up to. This brings an end to our first assembly. I wish you good luck for the week ahead and send my very best wishes to you and your families. Goodbye, good luck, God bless, and I look forward to seeing you in a week's time.